Hello friends, how are you? I hope that you're all doing very well. Today we're going to take a look at Fox News, in particular whether they are purposely trying to kill Americans. The reason for my concern is that they systematically promote behaviors that are dangerous for our health, and that they could even lead us to premature death. For example, they have been discouraging people from getting vaccinated and from using masks in the middle of this pandemic, which is the biggest one that we've had in 100 years. Instead, they promote the use of horse medicine to treat COVID. At the beginning, they even questioned the existence of the disease. And at the same time, Fox News workers have to be vaccinated, otherwise they will be subjected to daily COVID tests. And the latest dangerous activity they endorse is testicle tanning, supposedly to increase testosterone. It sounds like a joke, but it isn't. This can lead to sunburn in the best case scenario, and cancer or even death in the worst. So why are they telling people to engage in such reckless behavior? That's what we're really going to look into today. We will also investigate whether there is an evil demonic force acting behind the curtains here, because otherwise this doesn't make sense. I'm going to use this tarot, because it's a controversial tarot, it's a Thoth tarot, for this question, and I'm going to use this one for clarifications if I need to clarify something. This one is a Röhrig tarot. This one is the Thoth tarot, and also I will use for clarifications if needed the Futhark runes. So let's start. Do they want to kill people on purpose? Is it something in their agenda? So let's see. Fox News, do you really want to kill people? Is this your intention, to kill people and to spread lies? Are you doing this purposefully? Is this your intention? Okay. I'm not going to read these cards differently whether they are upright or reversed, because these ones are not used normally like that. So I'm going to turn them if they appear reversed. Okay, let's see what we get. This is a past, this is a present, this is the future, this is a kind of a summary of everything. In the past we have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands. So we have water and fire, okay? The Five of Wands is conflict, that's what it says here. So they want, so with the Ace is the start of things, beginning things. So they like to start, because that's the number one, the Ace, to start conflict. That's something that they really want to do on purpose. They want to start conflict. That was the origin of this company. Start conflict. Okay? Aces, start. And then this one, the Five of Wands, conflict. In the present, you have the Magician and preoccupation. So you have the Magician, which is a card in which this guy can control everything, all the elements. And this is the Five of Pentacles. Fives are bad cards. They have bad meanings. So the Five of Pentacles is a card of people not having a lot of money, people being worried, people not having resources. This is the Five of Pentacles. So they want to manipulate people that do not have money and resources, and they want to create a chaos so that they can manipulate people who don't have a lot of resources, who are worried, who are in a situation that is not very good. In the future, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles here it says in Spanish prudencia, so it's you're trying to be careful, okay? And with the Knight of Swords, you want to move forwards very fast to distribute news and information about things that you want, because the Knight of Swords is the fastest horse, the fastest knight in the tarot, okay? And because it's swords, it's communications, and it's news, okay? And these are news that come to you whether you like them or not, and they may be destroying you, okay? Or they may be positive. Now, because we have here earth and air, then these news are probably going to be, so we would have to understand this as if it was reversed. So these news are going to be negative, and because this card is to be careful, when it's reversed, or when you understand it in its opposite meaning, it's the lack of carefulness. So it's carelessness. So they're spreading news without really caring about the consequences. And we have finally the Prince of Cups, which is someone, if this is like a king, and this one can manipulate and control and acts on the control of the emotions of people. So what they want to do is control people through their emotions. So they want to spread conflict, take advantage of people that are worried about those news, spread news without caring about what they cause, without the disasters that they cause, so that they can control people through their emotions. So I don't think that they care really about that they are trying to kill people on purpose. They just don't care. They are not even worried about what the consequences of their actions are. They want to make people fear situations, and they want to control them through their emotions, not through logic, because there's no logic in the things that they do. That's what they want to do. So let's see what we have here in the cut. I'm reversing it because it was reversed. So this is a 2 of Wands, okay, which is a card of dominion, and this is a 6 of Wands. There's a lot of fire. They want to create fire, destruction, okay? This is a card of victory. They want to control people, dominion, through like victory. They want to control people to win over them through the use of these tactics. So that's what they want. They want control. They want dominion over people, and they're acting on that. They want to control people through their fears, and they're actively, because fire is active, they're actively trying to incendiate, like to create fires in society so that people are worried. So this is incendiary comments and actions that make people be worried so that they can control them, okay? So do they want to kill people? They don't care. They just want to scare them. If what they do kills them, they don't care. They just want control. They want to spread fear, okay? So is there some type of, I mean, is this a regular human thing, or there is some influence from some evil that is more something beyond humans? So is there something like a demon or something? So is this kind of demonic? Do they have some type of demonic association? When I say demonic, it doesn't have to be the demons of Christian religion or Jewish religion. I don't think that there are demons in Jewish religion, but just thinking about bad spirits or spirits or powers that want to spread destruction. Is there some alliance with something like that? So let's see. Okay, we get again some of the cards that reappear again. So we have here, well, let's start with the reading itself. We have here in the past the Prince of Wands, which is like the King of Wands, then the Magician. Again, kings are actions. They act on things. This one acts on things related to fire. So spread incendiary rumors, news that can make people be worried about stuff, okay? So, but it's taking action on that. So they are doing this on purpose. With the magician, you have control over all the elements. So they are using all the things in their control. They're trying to manipulate everything so that they can cause these incendiary reactions in people. In the presence, by the way, this is fire, this is air, so they're upright. So they're in their whole strength, in their full strength. Now here in the present, again, we have swords and pentacles. So we have to interpret this reverse. So this is science, this is carefulness. When it's reversed, it's lack of carefulness, so it's carelessness. And this is the dark side of science. So use all the knowledge that they have to spread misinformation. So they don't care, again. They don't care about causing destruction, and they are going to use everything that they can to spread this destruction, okay? To spread this. So this is carelessness. So they don't care about people as long as they can spread their ideas, okay? Then in the future we have, this is the two of swords, which says peace here, and then the knight of swords. Again, swords, the knights of swords spread news, and they come to you with news no matter what, whether they are good or bad news, and they are very fast things. And then we have peace here, okay? In the Rider-Waite, this is a card of like thinking about options. What do we want to do? So do we want to do X or do we want to do Y? Okay. So they come to a situation of peace with this news, with the intention of removing this peace. Okay. He's coming with his sword against this peace to try to disturb it. What do we have here in the last card? We have the Queen of Wands. We have the beginning, which is a Prince of Wands, which is like the king. And then we have here the Queen of Wands. It begins with fire, and it finishes with fire. The Queen's plan, the King's act. So this is telling me that this may have some type of help from demons. I am surprised with my own reading, because I'm not sure I believe in demons and things like that, but it seems here this is telling me that there was an action in the past to go, like an action using knowledge, science, to go and activate some powers from some demonic powers. So there has been some action, so maybe some magic or something going on, but black magic. And they're receiving some type of help, because queens give you advice, they give you the plans. This is the action, and this is a plan in itself. So I really think that maybe this Murdoch people has either he has sold his soul, or he's done some type of agreement with some forces, and these forces are operating by suggesting, not really by acting. He's the one that is acting. They are suggesting things, ways to act, to disturb peace. So what do we have here in the cut? We have abundance, which is the Three of Cups, and we have adjustment, okay, which is a major arcana, which is really the Libra card. I mean, it's a justice card. So they want to use the justice system and the laws. They want to change the laws so that they can get abundance, so that they can get money. So it seems like this guy has sold his soul to get money, and in order to do that, he's spreading lies on purpose without really caring about the consequences. And if people die, so be it. They don't care as long as they can profit from something, which is what happens with this device that they are now advertising for men to tan their genitalia. I mean, I'm laughing because it's ridiculous, but they are talking about those things on Fox News. It's not really news. It's not classified as a news agency. It's an entertainment agency, so that nobody can sue them. Okay, so this is a really surprising reading for me, because as I told you, I'm not really sure I believe in these things, but it's what I get. So Are they trying on purpose to kill people? Not necessarily. They just don't care whether they die or not. They want to spread lies and they want to control people through fear. And if that implies people dying, good. And if they don't die, good too. They don't really care. As long as they can get control over the laws so that they can get money. And they're also using money to change the laws, because money comes first and then justice comes afterwards. So they're using their resources, the resources that they gather from all this mafia behavior, to change laws in their benefit. And they're getting advice from the netherworld. Okay, talking about devices to tan your genitalia. They're getting advice from the netherworld, from hell. Okay, we have fire here at the beginning and the end. It's the beginning and the end. Okay, so, and this is a reading that is saying yes very clearly. This part here would be the only one that could say no, but everything else is saying yes very clearly in the past and in the future. So yeah. So this is a reading. If you like the type of readings that I do, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. If you like my channel, please feel free to subscribe. And I hope that you're very well, that if you are watching Fox News, just filter the information and compare with other news sources. All news sources manipulate, but this is just too much. I mean, it's like they want to kill people. Okay, so I hope that you're doing very well, that you have success and that you're healthy. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.